Welcome back to another CJ Lovelace production, where I share my thoughts as a seasoned veteran in the cryptocurrency space and the NFT markets, and maybe DeFi coming soon. In this brand new series, we'll be talking about our warm-hearted, our open-minded, engaging, welcoming, beloved Claymates. They've been here from the very beginning since NFTs were launched on Cardano. They were here in April of 2021. I'm madly in love with the Clay community. It's very apparent to me that Clay is here to stick around forever, whatever forever means in this lonely world. I personally witnessed them time and time again do things that are productive to the community and for the longevity of the project. I've never watched their self-interest hinder the project at all, not even a little. And I believe that I can be very critical on projects when I see something I don't like, even if I'm judging by a cover. Long story short, they fucking care and it's palpable. I believe in the Clay way. On top of all of this, one of their many projects holds the number 3 spot in volume traded on Cardano. It's right behind Space Buds. But in this first Clay episode, we will be breaking down Series 1 and Series 2 of pre-Clay Nation time. Claymate Series 1 and 2 are comprised of unique animations depicting different iconic community members involved in Cardano. There are 100 animations in each collection in Series 1 and 2. And then they also have 10 burns. You will see burns all over the Claymates world. The burns are Clay's way of depicting that this digital animation will be around forever, but the physical Clay used for the animation is literally burned or destroyed. Each collection has 100 animations, and the rarities are broken down between the backgrounds on these animations. Here are the Claymates projects. First off, Series 1. The very first collection in Series 1 was the Charlie Birdkinson. Like I said, this was launched in April of 2021, obviously depicting Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano. Charles Hoskinson, creator of the most decentralized ecosystem on the planet, and in my correct opinion, the best cryptocurrency. Charles has an affinity for birds and cigars, so Clay put these ideas together and boom, Charlie Birdkinson was born. The most common Charlies are going to be the red background. There's 40 of them. Then you have the orange. There is 30 of them. Pink, 15. Blue, 10. And then there's 5 one-of-ones. Got the Alps, Shanghai, the night sky, warm sunny Colorado, and Africa. Lastly, we got the 10 burns. As you can see, they are literally smashing him. And of course, there is burning in the background. Every animation has its story too, depicted by the Claymates. For this one, we understand that some years ago, Charlie was rushed to the hospital after a bird flew inside his left ear. Doctors said there was nothing they could do. The birds took to building their nest inside his brain. His parents couldn't cope and they abandoned him. Found him in a tree. He's recovered well. Eat steak with. This is Charles Hoskinson broadcasting live! Warm sunny Colorado. Always warm, always sunny. Sometimes Colorado. So, as you can see, the Clays are relentlessly creative. I'm going to show you the rest of their Series 1 and 2. Next up, Timmy Harrison. I believe he's the chief marketing on Cardano. His name's Tim Harrison. So you can see they did a play on hair, and all the rarities, again, are very similar to the Charlie Birdkinson. All the Series 1 and 2 share the same style of having a different color background as the rarity, and then some special one-of-ones. This one has 3 one-of-ones. Next, we have Tren Shweta. I believe she was the first female Cardano stake pool operator. Again, the same style, 100 of them, 10 burns, 3 special backgrounds, and you could get intimate and read the lovely description below. Next up, we have Humphrey Whaleson. See, Clay is so smart that they foresaw me in the future, and they knew they had to make a whale NFT about me. So that's what Humphrey Whaleson is. Again, there's 100 of them. They 3 special backgrounds, 10 burns, and you can see down here that it says CJ is our favorite whale ever and will always be. Next up, the incredible Huck. This is based off of Alexandra Huck. She's always been a big time Twitter influencer for Cardano. Even before NFTs, I would see her tweets. Again, same structure as the rest. And here is the wonderful description. You can pause the video and read it if you want, or go straight to the website. What's this about balls? Next, Danny S. Pacey. Danny Spacey, because it's in outer space. This is based off of a good friend of mine, Cardano Dan, on Twitter. Not to be confused with everyone's fan favorite CCV on YouTube, or dare I say, Coco Loco. Cardano Dan is also the creator of Zombie Chains, a very successful NFT project. You should check it out. This one's structured a little different. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite ones. There's 2 special backgrounds and then 3 one-of-ones or something. And you can read the wonderful description below. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon, guys? Great food. Atmosphere was whatever. Help. Lastly, in series 1, Dr. Ben, bow tie, based off of Ben Gertzel. He always wears his bucket hat. So the animation is depicting, where's my bucket hat? And he gets his bucket hat from the wonderful robot, Grace the robot. Structured the same as all the other ones. You can check out the rarities, the burns. They're very funny and creative. They're very clay-rative. Clay. Huh?
I think you need to mold it into something a little more recreative.
I hate you. Alright, that was it for series 1. We'll go to series 2. These came out a little bit later, right before Clay Nation. Off the bat, we have Satoshi Nakamoto. Play on this beautiful mustache and a play on Satoshi Nakamoto. Same structure, again, and a great description. He is not a horse, whatever that means. Next up, we got C-Chain. This is a play on the meme that Cardano is a ghost chain. And it's pretty cool. It's cute, creepy, really creepy, but it's cute. Same structure, low self-esteem, high ceiling, prospective parents. Lastly, Little Bo Sheep. This is actually featuring that frog. I don't know if you guys have seen the meme, but it goes, it's like, IRS, my client bought 46 dickheads and he sold them for 14 ETH, and then he lost 10 ETH by buying the jar nuts, and then blah, 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 blah. But that's who's in this one. Little description. Always keeping it real. Frog is for you. For my thoughts on the investment side of these Claymates, I personally own a lot of them. I believe they're classic collectibles. They likely won't bring you quick rippin', dippin', flippin', quicken, flippin' money, because the supplies are low. They're collectibles. You gotta understand them to really know about them, and they are so low key, especially because Clay works with their heart first. They don't care about flippin' dippin'. They just want you to feel like you are holding something special, which in turn is attractive and valuable. Those are the types of projects I like to invest in, where the money follows what they're doing because of what they are doing, not because there's a lot of hype, not because there's a lot of FOMO, but because the project has a great foundation embedded into the concrete. I didn't accumulate any of my wealth by quick flipping anything. Matter of fact, any day trading I ever did, I lost money. Or most day trading I ever did. That's why I don't do it. The most valuable Playmate out of all the series 1 and 2 I showed you is the Charlie Birdkinson. Valuable meaning the amount of ADA that they're selling for. And the reason is, 1, based off Charles Hoskinson, and 2, it was the first ever Claymate collection, like ever. It'll always be like that. I have 9 or so out of the 100, so just to show you how much I believe in that, I'll show you how to hunt for these. It's a bit different than most projects because, like I said, this was so early in the game that Clay worked with their heart forward, and they still do. But now they have more structure, so everything is clean. Long story short, the metadata is not perfect, so it's a bit hard to search and organize, but I will show you how. It's really not that big of a deal. You just gotta actually use your brain. I believe Clay's gonna adjust this if it's possible. It's not important to me either. Matter of fact, it represents how early they are. The easiest way to search for these is to have the claymates.org on one screen and the CNFT.TOOLS on another screen, or just, I have one screen, so I'm gonna be flipping through tabs. This way you can always know what rarity you're looking at, because like I said on CNFT.TOOLS, you cannot specifically search for the blue Charles Hoskinson or the red one. You just see all the Charlie Birdkinsons for sale. So firstly, CNFT.TOOLS is still my preference. Maybe it'll change in the future, maybe not. But you go to the top left, type in Claymates. It'll bring up all the Claymates collections. If we're going to search for the Charlie Birdkinsons, we're gonna go to asset description and they're sorted and ascending by the amounts that they have. So here's the Charlie Birdkinson. Click on that. If you sort by price, it'll automatically only give you the ones for sale, and boom, you see an ascending order Charlie Birdkinson for sale. We could see that there's a red one for 3,000 ADA supposedly. We can go back to the Series 1 website, click on Charlie Birdkinson. Let's see, which one is the red one? Oh, it's the most common one, 40 of them. We go back here, we see the next one up is an orange one for sale. We can see orange is 1 out of 30. If you want to find the Burns, Charlie Burns, 10 of them. So here they're in the asset description, click on them, boom, there's one for sale for a modest 89,000 ADA. So I hope you got a little bit more of a breakdown and what Claymates were up to before Clay Nation, because it's likely that the majority of people only know about Clay Nation. These Claymates are so important in my opinion. And now you know how to hunt for them too.
Are you still going? I was gonna mention if you wanted to, like, comment.
Well, I mean, if they want, not if they want, subscribe, like, and comment your favorite Clay on this video. Now.
Things are really shaping up here, huh?
They're really claping up here.